I'm just outside of Joshua Tree National Park. I came here because I know the park super well, and I was planning on today showing you guys around the park and showing you my favorite places in the park so that you guys have a little guide if you ever come out to Joshua Tree National Park. And then I went to go start the van. Well, that didn't go as planned. I just spent my first night in Sequoia, my van. Sorry, my mom is texting me. And the van won't start. So, I have AAA on their way. I am 99.9% sure that it's the oil. So, my day's been delayed a little bit, but I think I am still going to get to go on a hike. I just might be in the park a lot later than I thought I was going to be. But yeah, still gonna show you guys around once I can finally get up and going. It's just a interesting start to van life. Okay, so it's been an eventful morning. I still have not left the BLM land that I was sleeping on because I called AAA. And the first lady that I talked to made it sound like they could bring me oil. And I got on the phone with the dispatcher, I guess they call them, about where I am because I'm a little bit not really in a place where they can find me. It's not an address and it's not in the national park. I'm right outside the national park. So he told me that they do not bring fluids, meaning oil, to cars. So a lot of you might be yelling at me through your screens right now for not knowing that, but I've only ever needed roadside assistance for battery issues in a very old car of mine, my first car. But yeah, so I eventually got on the phone with a supervisor at AAA because the dispatcher didn't call me back after he told me that he was going to be talking to his supervisor. So I got on the phone with the supervisor and basically just asked for any solution because I'm by myself out here. I don't have anybody nearby who can help me, and I have no way of getting my car to move right now. So long story short, sorry, I had to move. My arm was getting really tired over there. But yeah, so long story short, she decided that she was going to be a human being instead of just repeating over and over and over again that they don't provide oil. Whoa, there's a spider on my ceiling. Yeah, so she kept telling me that they don't provide oil. I'm like, I get that, but I don't really have another option right now. So she eventually decided that they were going to make an exception and send somebody to bring me oil, but I have to put it in the car, which I will, I guess, figure out. I've been shown how to do it like once. But yeah, so if you are new to van life or new to vehicles in general and have AAA, keep in mind that they will not bring you oil. They will refuse to bring you oil or gasoline or whatever you're low on. So yeah, keep that in mind. Learn from my mistakes, I guess, because I guess it's my fault for not checking before I left, but I was honestly monitoring all of my little dials the entire drive that while I was driving up here, and so I don't really know why this is happening right now. I did have a feeling coming out here that something was gonna go wrong, which a lot of you would say, like, why did you put that out there? You're just attracting negativity, but honestly, it wasn't me, like, putting something out into the universe. It was more that I was reading something as off. I trust my intuition more than anything, and I should have known to maybe check everything closer before I actually left Los Angeles. But I mean, overall, this is something that I really couldn't prepare for. Well, I could prepare for it, but I couldn't have known that this was specifically going to be the issue. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Apparently somebody should be here within 30 minutes, because I got off the phone with the supervisor about a half an hour ago and called my mom, because what else do you do when you have issues is call your mom. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah. Hello? Okay, hi. Okay. So I'm probably about a mile from like the freeway exit off the 10. Like if you are on the 10 and you make a left toward Joshua Tree National Park up Cottonwood Springs Road. And then there's a dirt road to the left of that where you'll see people camped, like you'll see other RVs and stuff. And I'm only like a quarter mile into that dirt road. Oh, okay, it's very, very packed dirt. I felt very confident in my vehicle. It's not like loose dirt or anything. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so that was the guy from AAA and he's about to pull up, so hopefully all will be well in just a few minutes. Okay, so I'm looking under the car and it does not appear that there was any sort of leaking happening last night. So if there was no leaking happening last night, I have no idea what even was the problem. Maybe I was just lower than I thought I was when I left the house, but yeah, here I am. And we are back up and running. So the AAA guy came and he wasn't technically supposed to help me with my oil, but he showed me how to do it. And he gave me a whole list of things that I should be carrying, which is so great to know and to keep in mind. And I'm gonna have a little automotive repair drawer in the garage from now on, where I'll keep my jumper cables, which I do have with me. So of course it was the thing that I don't know how to fix, but I'll keep my jumper cables, extra oil, tools, all of that stuff. I'm really trying to learn how to be independent with this because I'm used to traveling in a much newer vehicle where these things aren't things that have to be on the top of my head all the time. But here we are. I'm going to hop on the road and head to the visitor center. He said I should be good to still hike today, so I'm so glad for that because I definitely need to decompress a bit after all of that fiasco happening. So I'm gonna go hike Bryan Mountain because it's my favorite hike out here and it has some great views. So I'm gonna go do that. Probably not gonna end up doing a little guide to Joshua Tree because instead this was an adventure on its own, right? Yeah. From there, I'm gonna go head through the park the rest of the way to Yucca Valley, get some gas, pick up another thing of oil, and head back to LA so that I can actually have a mechanic look at it for longer than 30 minutes, and just make sure that it's just that it's an older vehicle, so that means that she's burning a lot more than a newer vehicle would. If you do have an older van, make sure that you're checking your oil every couple days, I just learned. So something to keep in mind. So I've made it to the Cottonwood Visitor Center And sorry, I dropped the camera for a second. And I got a adorable little tortoise sticker for the back of Sequoia. It'll be her first destination sticker because I'm assuming the rest of my day is gonna go really well. So I'm gonna go to my trail now, and it's gonna be a very pretty drive through the park. I don't really think I'm gonna be able to show you guys much of it because I'm gonna be driving, obviously. But yeah, so I made it to the visitor center. I think all is well. Okay, so I made it to the Cholla Cactus Gardens, which is the first spot that I'm gonna recommend that you guys come to. It's fantastic. These cute little cactuses grow for absolute miles. It's insane. It's one of my favorite spots to come here in Joshua Tree National Park. I'm gonna try to give you guys a little bit of a guide, even though this morning was a bit of a disaster, so bear with me, but I'm gonna keep showing you guys around as I drive through and into the park. About 10 miles from here, there's a T where I'm gonna turn left toward the main part of the park and continue to show you guys around. Okay, so I've made it to my next sightseeing treasure to show you guys. It's called Skull Rock. You might have heard of it. I'll insert a picture of it in the winter here. So yeah, I was here in February. I was here a couple months ago. I know Joshua Tree incredibly well, so I'm gonna show you guys Skull Rock, which my dad just says looks like a dude with a big nose, but it's really cool if you've never been. Okay, so I've made it to the Ryan Mountain Trailhead. I think I really need to do this hike and kind of just blow off some steam from all the events that happened today. Yeah, so I am gonna take you guys along for the ride. Mostly, I'm just gonna kind of show you the view from the top because it's a pretty steep hike, so I'm probably not gonna be vlogging while I'm walking because you'll just hear me incredibly out of breath. I was hiking like 10 plus miles a day over the summer. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. I'm glad everything is chillin' now. Okay, so I made it to the top of Ryan Mountain. I'm really exhausted. I need to get back in shape. I'm super bummed because there used to be a elevation sign here, so it would tell you how many feet we're at. I think we're at 5,000 something right now. I didn't climb that much, but that's the like total elevation feet that I'm at right now, but it's gone. So I can't show you that, and I have no idea what the actual number is. But I'm gonna chill up here for a little bit and drink some water and maybe have a snack, and then I'm gonna head back down to the last thing that I want to show you in Joshua Tree. Okay, so on the other side of these mountains here was actually the BLM land that I was sleeping at last night. So just so you have a good gauge of kind of how big this park is, all of this is protected desert land. I've just realized that I'm such a forest and mountain person, but all journeys for me so far in terms of traveling and in terms of solo travel and in terms of van life have started in the desert somewhere, which I think is kind of cool. I think it'll always have a really, really special place in my heart because of that. I started my solo traveling journey in the Grand Canyon. I started my 48 state road trip in Valley of Fire State Park and Bryce Canyon National Park, and I started van life in Joshua Tree. So I don't know, I just thought that that meant something. So don't you love when you can see the van from the trailhead? Where is it? Oh, there she is. Hey Sequoia, how you doing? Okay, so this is the view from the other side. You can see it a little bit better when I was climbing up these two mountains, that one and that one have snow on them. I think one of them is Mount Baldy. If you know for sure, please let me know in the comments. And then this is the Hall of Horrors, which is where I'm gonna take you guys next. So let's go. Wow, so that was really fast. This is the Hall of Horrors. This has been one of my favorite spots in Joshua Tree National Park since the first time that I visited the national park in May of my sophomore year of college. It is known for rock climbing, scrambling, and its caves, and the rangers don't even know why it is called the Hall of Horrors. So if you know, please comment down below because I'm insanely curious. But it's really easy to get yourself into a tricky situation. So if you're not a skilled scrambler, hiker, rock climber, I would not suggest trying to go up there or into the caves. But if you are, feel free because it's awesome. And I do think that that is where I'm gonna leave you guys for this one. Hope you enjoyed that crazy adventure that started with a little breakdown this morning. I will probably not be posting a video for the next 2 weeks because I am actually in Southeast Asia right now, as you're seeing this. Not right now, obviously. Right now I'm in Joshua Tree National Park, but at the time that this video goes up, I will be in Thailand. So the next 2 weeks there will not be a video just because I won't have internet. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave me a comment and down below and like, and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video because I will be posting again mid-January. So hope you guys have a amazing day and that your first van life venture is a little less eventful than mine was today, but you know, you live and you learn. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Safe travels.